People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is that we see that a JDF, Jamaica Defence Force sergeant, he is questioned in suspicion of a MURDER of a lady that was found in a car that is registered in his name at about 3 a.m. at a place called Caledonia Avenue. I think that is close to Crossroads. Don't quote me. Somewhere in St. Andrew. Now people, based on the information, it is said that between 2 and 3 passers-by, witnesses saw a car. I guess they heard some sorts of commotion, some sort of pie sound, some sort of scream. And when they summoned the po-po, they found the body of a lady, the upper body in the passenger seat of the car and the lower body outside the car. So therefore, she was partially outside the car. So that leads me to believe that maybe somebody was trying to drag out the body by the foot. However, peeping Tom or witness or passers-by saw, and that person had to abort the mission. Now people, based on the information, it is said that this JDF officer, sergeant, is a licensed firepiece holder. However, during the investigation, during the questioning, when they were asked for the tool, his personal tool, it is missing, could not be found. Now people, the po-po said that they are investigating, they are trying to determine whether this person was conned up at a different location and then taken to this location for the body to be flung out or fling out. Them don't know that. However, what they do know is that they found a couple of spent shell casings in the car close to the vicinity of the car. So people, maybe that officer, sergeant, JDF, pie up the lady right there on the spot. However, he could not get rid of the body. He could not leave the car. Now people, to me this is an open and shut case. Meaning that unless before this incident, this JDF officer had divulged or reported that, you know, so my tool get missing. You know, so them thief my tool. Likewise, so my car, somebody thief it missing. Me no know where it there. He had to have made some sort of reports. So I say this to say that if he takes this case to court and he said that he did not report the tool or the car missing, if he does not have any sorts of alibi to say where he was on that 2 to 3 a.m. when this lady was found in his car, people, something looked suspicious. And like they say, wherever there is smoke, there is always fire. Now people, what is very disturbing is that this is not the first or the second case or the third case in which we see it involves members of the armed force, meaning JCF, Jamaica Constabulary Force, or JDF, Jamaica Defence Force. And remember, these are the persons that are supposed to serve and protect. These are the persons that we would like to have the right type of temperament, the right type of not so anger, personality, not so easy to explode, Anjan public or Jane public, and even worse, a person that they are in a relationship with. Now people, based on information, it is said that this lady is an unidentified, unidentified, not like a UFO. Nobody knows who she is. So it tells me that this is not some sort of common law wife or wife. Don't know what was the motive in which led this man or whoever take with this lady. However, people, the fact that this lady was found in the car that is registered to the JDF officer, he will have to answer some serious questions, because, people, there is no reason that this lady should have lost her life in his car, and he have no sorts of idea, like me say, unless he had reported the car missing before. So, people, at the end of the day, this man is right where he belongs, and if the information or the evidence leads the popo or investigator to point the finger or lead this man as a suspect or a person of interest, may justice be served on this man, point blank and period. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, people, there's a saying in Jamaica that goes something like this: BLOOD is thicker than water. So therefore, not only are we supposed to be our brothers or sisters' keeper, when it comes to family, we should protect our family at all costs. However, people, we see a very disturbing trend that is going on in Jamaica, wherein son take away father, father and son in all sorts of conflict, family members taking away each other over DEAD left legacy, meaning family land, family property. So therefore, people, it seems as if that saying is now a myth. That saying does not apply in Jamaica. However, I am speaking specifically about a case at a court in a place called St. Mary, and it involves a 36-year-old construction worker. His name is Swain Norton. Based on information from the popo, it is said that Mr. Norton, he had some sort of verbal altercation turned physical altercation with a family member. During that altercation, it is said that an ex-family member, notably a cousin, got involved, and there was all sorts of cuss, all sorts of swearing. It is said that somebody parted them, and while Mr. Norton was walking on his way home, that same cousin that he was in the verbal and physical altercation with rush him and basically juke him up in his upper body, in his chest. Now, people, when we look at stuff like this, we have to ask the question: why is it that people can solve things, come to some sort of amicable agreement, solve things like human beings? Why is it that everything have to resort to violence, especially when it is your family member? Now, people, remember, this person, he walked away. This person thought that everything was finished. However, people, you know that you have some cantankerous, confrontational people that even when something goes down, especially if them feel like somebody dissed them, especially if they thought that they did not have the advantage in whatever verbal or physical altercation was there, they feel as if they have to have the advantage. They have to show and tell. They have to prove how bad they are, because the last thing that they want is to get this. So therefore, they would rather to take away somebody than for people to say, you know, say, this man a beat up cause, or this man this up cause, bad, bad, bad. So therefore, it feels as if they are insecure. It seems as if their reputation is being soiled. So therefore, they are not going to have that. So people, what you think happened? Instead of making the man walk away, you run down the man, confront the man, juke up the man, and then what is going to happen? The popo is now looking for you. You are going to end up in the custody of the popo. So people, may just say, this no longer becomes any sorts of self-defense case. because the man walk away and you run down the man or chase down the man or walk down the man and then confront him, start it up all over again. So whenever this case goes to court, this is going to be an open and shut case, slam dunk case for the prosecutors, point blank and period. So people, it only shows you a stranger and a family, they are just about the same thing. They will take you out just like the stranger. Nothing has changed. The BLOOD, thicker than water. It is now a myth in Jamaica. Point blank and period.